brush with tension. I don't know if that was tense enough. Oh, okay. Look at that. There's something happening. Hello everybody! So today I am going to be trying ribbon curling, which is the method that is made by Mell, so definitely check her out if you've not seen her channel before. And yes, so this is the natural texture of my hair. I washed it last night and there is no styling or anything. I just kind of brushed it out, detangled it. So yes, there's no product or anything, so I thought this would be a good way to start off my hair. Little facts about my hair: it is dense. It is very coarse, and when I style it, it kind of has like sort of a mix of waves and curls. So I think that's 2C. I'm not 100% sure. So I'm still basically learning how to figure out how to style my hair, and I am not the best at kind of documenting what I do. So I have tried Mell style before. I think it was a few months ago at an anime con, and I only have one video of me with my hair, which I'll try to put here if I can figure out how to add it.
So this is literally the only video that I took that day of my hair, and yeah, you can't really see anything. It's so far away. I also have it clipped up. I'm offbeat. I think I'm learning less. I learned less than nothing. Yeah, but we're cute, I guess.
And yes, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a start. So first thing I gotta do is I gotta get my hair wet, and I don't know how to aesthetically film myself in the shower getting my hair wet. I do have this bucket, and I've got a bathtub, so I'm gonna hope for the best. I did not get the roots very wet, but I do have a spray bottle, just a regular spray bottle, which I did forget to fill. So when I style my hair, I like to, one, not spill everywhere. I like to keep it, I guess, not soaking wet. I prefer damp styling just because it doesn't take as long to dry. I like to get it, I guess, as wet as you can get it without it dripping onto the floor. Let me see if I can get my roots a little bit more wet. I guess that doesn't mean my hair is low or high porosity if it's taking this long to get wet. Okay, that feels wet enough. Let me just kind of brush that water through. One thing I'm very fortunate about is that even though my hair is pretty thick and dense, it actually doesn't tangle that much. I don't know if it's because my hair is pretty coarse. I noticed that my friends with fine hair, their hair tends to tangle a little more. Okay, finally. Step one that Mell does is prep. So I know she uses like a curl cream. I have Not Your Mother's Curl Talk defining cream. I don't know the difference, if there's a difference with curl cream or defining cream, but it does say it has rice in it, and I do like rice, so it's gonna work. So when I first did this by Mell in that other video, I skipped the curl cream part because I've used curl cream in the past, but I feel like when I use it, it doesn't really give me a gel cast, but I could have just used it wrong. I could have just put too much or not enough water. So just because I want to try to do her styling routine as accurately as I can today, I am going to use curl cream. So wish me luck because I never use curl cream, and let's see if it'll make a difference this time. Also, one thing I am going to do differently than Mell is because my hair is so dense, I do struggle a lot with product distribution. So I'm going to actually divide it in half. So yeah, let me go ahead. I feel like this is roughly about half my head. So let me tie this part up. Got a whole bunch of clips to help. Okay, so I'm just gonna put very little cream just because I don't trust cream. I'm afraid it might mess me up. So I'm just putting this much here. I'm gonna, okay, I meant to rub it really into my hair, but I feel like it's gone. Like it just completely absorbed into my skin. Let me put a little more. I'm putting the same amount. I guess that's a good thing. Maybe that won't weigh me down, like my hair. Okay, really warming it up. Just putting this little amount here. Okay, it's pretty smooth going through my hair. Maybe that'll help later on when I'm doing the brush part. The cream is actually not as thick as I thought it would be, so I don't know, this could be promising. Maybe I will like this cream. I'm not gonna overdo it. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. Okay, let me tie this part off. Okay, I tied that off. Let me do the next layer. And another thing with my hair, my bottom layers are a lot curlier than the top ones. I don't know why. I mean, everybody has a different curl type. It's pretty normal to have different types of curl throughout your head. So top part is definitely looser than the bottom. I don't know if that means I need more or less cream, but okay, that's enough curl cream there. I think if I put too much, I'm gonna overdo it. So prep step 1 is done. Next step is the actual ribbon curling method. And I'm just gonna add a little more water to my hair. When in doubt, add more water versus adding more product. I notice the technique matters a lot more than the product sometimes. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with like the same products for every video I do after this, just to try to keep things consistent. First step is to grab a curly hair brush. So there's a couple of different brushes I've seen people use. Personally, I use the Denman Brush. It's the original. I think I have 7 rows on mine, but I've also seen people use the Bounce Curl brush. I think I've seen people also try the Tangle Teaser. They have a styling brush. So pick whichever curly hair brush that you like, because basically what we're gonna do, it's almost like, you know when you have a present and you're trying to curl the strings on that? That's what we're doing with our hair. All right, so I'm gonna grab a small piece here. I don't know how big a piece to get. I don't remember what I did before. So I'm gonna start here. I'm gonna go in vertical sections because that's what she did in her video. Okay, yeah, trying to get, all right. Grab there, close to the root, pull tension. Hopefully that's in frame. Give it a little shake. So let me grab another section. Just brush it through once. Okay. Now, put your hand there and brush with tension. Little shake. Okay, it's starting. Can you see? I don't know what I'm seeing, but I thought I saw a swirly swirl. All right. I don't know how big of sections to get. I feel like microwave clumps tend to be a little bigger. Let's try that with tension. And then a little shake. I feel like they're not being very seaweedy, which is what we're kind of going for. Oh, wait. Something's happening in the front. I don't know, maybe it needs time to settle. Okay. And then brush once. Okay, hold with tension. Okay. Let's keep going. Okay, I can't see anything. Am I at the root? I don't know, but I feel the tension. Okay, I can't see. I'm gonna hope for the best there. Then brush with tension. I don't know if that was tense enough. Oh, okay. Look at that. There's something happening. Yeah, I think like I can see the curl cream is actually starting to give me a nice wave there. Okay, maybe I'm hating on curl cream for no reason. Brush with tension. Okay, this feels seaweedy. This side, the left side of my head, is the one that tends to have the juicier type of curls. I'm gonna go ahead and go to step 3 on the top side of my hair, and then I'll go back to the bottom. But the next step she does is hold. Step 3 is putting gel, and she uses the prayer hands method to put the gel. I usually, before trying hers, I tend to brush the gel into my hair, but I think Means by Mell has a preference of putting it on top for styling, so I'm gonna do that for the video. So just squeeze, you know, like you're praying there. Just the more counterintuitive it feels, the better, because I know it looks like we're flattening out all of the little curlies, but just think of it more as we're smoothing frizz. Yeah, we're smoothing down the frizz. All right. Okay. And I'm just taking Costco blueberry size pieces again. And oof. Okay. Yep. It's very hard to like get the back part. The back side of my head is the one that tends to be the hardest to define. I don't know if I'm not sectioning it properly or not applying products well. Maybe a little bit column A, column B. Oop. Yeah, okay, that seems good. Let me put some more here. Okay. I'm trying to make sure I'm not accidentally pulling things out from the bottom layer there. Okay. Yeah. I remember doing this before and I was actually surprised at how the prayer hands actually did help, because I'm always afraid I'm not distributing enough product throughout my hair. So that's why I would usually rake it in and comb it through. Next step is to scrunch. Yeah, I'm adding water. When in doubt, just spray, just add water. So instead of just like, scrunching like that, scoop it from the bottom and then just bring it up and then pulse. I think I'm supposed to hear a squishing feeling, but I'm not. I don't know if that means I don't have enough water. Oh wait, I hear something. I wonder if the mic can pick that up. Okay, this is actually looking not too bad. Okay, scoop and squeeze. Okay, this part I'm hearing it. It was just the front piece before I didn't. So scoop and then pulse. Okay, this is starting to look good. And now I have to figure out how the heck I'm going to do the bottom layer. I'm gonna flip my head upside down because I also have a problem with flat roots when I style. And maybe this will help it like, I'm not gonna whoosh my head down. I'm gonna slowly lower it down like that. I'm debating if I should have styled the bottom layer first. I can do this. Okay, this part definitely needs some more water. It's been a while. Do everything you did to the top layer. Step 2, ribbon curl, so. Oh, I don't even think I showed what gel I'm using. It's the Aussie Instant Freeze. Pretty good gel. Okay, I'm gonna try to get everything together now. Gently. Should I scrunch it all together? I'll do that. Okay, so bring it all together. Just a few pumps and squeezes. And it's amazing how different, my hair looks when it's been styled versus when it's been all brushed out. Because when it's all brushed out, it's like almost straight, but not really. So yeah, it's misleading because I feel like a lot of people, especially a lot of Asian girls, Filipino girls. Uy, Philippines! Philippines! Woo! We think our hair is just poofy or frizzy because we don't even know it's possible for us to have curls and waves. But yeah, definitely give it a try to see. So I'm gonna go get my hairdryer and then I'm gonna diffuse. So be right back. So I went ahead and got my diffuser right here. So yeah, definitely when you're doing this, don't just use a regular hairdryer like without the diffuser attachment, because you're just gonna kind of blow it around too much. You're gonna mess up all the little nice scrunching and squishing that you've done. And yeah, I'm gonna hover diffuse. So I don't like to, I've seen some people, feel like scrunching their hair with the hairdryer, but for me, that just kind of messes up the definition, causes more frizz. So I'm a hover diffuse. Basically, you're just kind of going like that, rather than the squishing. Okay, let's go now. So one thing I also like to do, I will switch after a while of doing hot. I'll start blowing cold air just because it helps me sort of feel which parts of my hair are still wet. Yeah, and I'm gonna switch to cool for a little bit. Alternating back to hot. Okay, I think that's good enough. So I'll admit, usually for this next step, I dry it until about as far as I can handle before I lose patience. So the next step is scrunching out the crunch. I use any oil. I'm almost out of this. It's decent. That's got camellia oil and I thought that was pretty. So basically we're gonna scrunch out the crunch now. And for me, when I scrunch out the crunch, I don't like going like that to scrunch it out because I notice it'll only break the cast there at the bottom and not the top. So I kind of actually just prayer hands the whole thing to break out that crunch. And what that does is it'll keep the definition of your hair, but without it looking like, a little bit of that Y2K mousse vibe that we all kind of had, back in middle school and things. So we don't want that sort of really crispy, uncooked ramen look. We want it to be a little more soft, little bit of a cottagecore kind of vibe. So just putting a little bit of oil, help give it a little shine too. And I'm just gonna smooth it down. Yes, this is my version of praying hands. We're just going like that. And I like to say this is where the magic happens because this is where you really get to watch your hair come alive. It doesn't look weird and crunchy anymore. Okay, let me see. Give a little fluff there. Yeah, look at that. Look at this side here. Ooh, okay. Whoa, this is really swirly right there. This is a DNA kind of helixy vibe. Okay, I think it's kind of breaking apart. I'm playing with it too much. Let me get a mirror, like a little one, because I want to see the back of my head too. Okay, let me see the back of my head. Okay, not too bad. Not as defined, but that's probably just user error. Or maybe it's not too bad. I like it. It's very... It's alive. I'm so sorry, mirror. Okay, let me put it on the counter where it won't fall. But yeah, so this is the final result, and I actually like this a lot. I think the curl cream did actually help it sort of define the curls a little more because it looks more even actually. Yeah, this is looking good, I think. Yeah, what do you guys think? I feel like I got a little, I look like a little cherub angel, if that makes sense. Let me see how the inside layer looks. Because I usually like half up, half down my hair. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Can you see that? Hold on. I'm trying to... I don't know if my camera can pick up how nice that looks. But that is a chunky curl right there. Every curl is different, every wave is different. This one I think is a little bit, could be a little bit more defined. This one's definitely got more of the kind of S-wave situation happening, but overall, I do like this a lot. So yes, let me know what you think of the results, and let me know if there's any other routines you want me to try out. And yes, so everybody please go ahead and scrunch the like button and go plop subscribe, and yeah, bye.